Hey YouTube, what's up? I'm back from vacation. How's everyone doing? Did you miss me? I missed you so much. You guys, look what I got. Look at this cool dude. Can you smell? You probably can't see him. You'll see him in a minute. I'll hold it like this. He's crawling around in there. I got a new beetle. He's huge. He is amazing. My last one I crunched up in that one spell I did, remember? So this guy, he's still alive. So I put him in there with some sand from the place that I went. I got a whole jar of it from Sand Hollow in Utah. And I got this really cool root. And it's like perfect like this. And I got this crystal. They have crystals out there. And I was just looking across the field, you know, there's like a bunch of just like fields of sand. It's like sand dunes. But anyways, I was looking across and I saw this one thing shining. The sun was setting and it was like shining through this, and I went over there and I picked it up and I was like, thank you, Hecate. She knew I wanted a crystal. They have all of these round rocks, like, what are they called? Geoids or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, so I had the kids. There was like a bunch of kids in our camp, and I gave them like hammers, and I had them like breaking open all of the big round rocks to see if there was crystals in them. The moms were like, oh, that's great. I was like, here, break this one open too. They were all out there picking them all up and breaking them open. None of them had crystals in them. I was bummed. And then after everyone left, this one was there. And I was like, thank you. That's so awesome. So I wanted to tell you guys, I just did a disclaimer video because I had a client complaining that I didn't tell her that I worked with dark magic and that she can sense the evil around her and around her boyfriend, and and that he could feel it around him too. And yeah, whatever. And she said that she didn't give me permission to use dark magic. So I did the disclaimer. I have never made it a secret who I work with. If you don't know who that is, you should do some research before you hire a witch to do work for you. Because witches will work with whoever the fuck they want to work with. I don't have to ask your permission to work with my deities. Anyways, so she was just pissed off because I didn't want, she asked me, she wanted me to do a spell for her, a prosperity spell, because she's trying to start her own company or whatever, and I wouldn't do it because she's, for one, she's really fucking weird, and she sent me some inappropriate pictures that I did not want to see. And as soon as I was like all for it and corresponding back and forth with her, everything was cool. And then when she started sending me those pictures, and I was like, something's not right here. This chick is not right. I don't want to work with her. She's nasty. And I could see why she's having the problems that she's having, because she has no class. So, I'm not going to say her name. The situation's already been dealt with and handled, and she got really nasty with me and tried to mess with my stuff, and it was really unbelievable, especially since, first of all, I didn't even make her pay full price for the spell that I did for her back in, when was it, in January? Oh no, it was the beginning of February, and it was a freeze your bad behavior spell I did. And that's the one where I told you guys, I already told you guys about her, where she's saying that it didn't work or whatever, but then I found out that she lied, that they weren't even together anyways, that they were apart when I did the spell. So basically I froze his bad behavior for the chick that he left her for. Because she didn't want to have to pay. Oh, can you see him now? Look at him. Because she didn't want to have to pay for the breakup and the comeback love. Anyways, she's cheap. So, but anyways, and it wasn't about the money. I would have just given it back to her, but Hecate wouldn't let me. She was like, oh, no, fuck her. And then she said, then she went on today to insult my deities by saying that they weren't powerful enough to handle her situation. So she's not real worried about it or something like that. I don't know. I was going, I told her that if she didn't stop that I was going, is what she did was she tried to, because I wouldn't cast for her, and then she wanted me to cast for her for free to make up because the other spell backfired on her and all this stuff. She's fucking crazy. And then I was like, no, I'm not. And I just like stopped talking to her. So then she went and got on my PayPal account and said that I never did the spell for her. And so then I had to get on PayPal and show, and well, before I did that, before I did anything, I told her that to prove to PayPal, I would have to make her personal information unprivate, because to prove, I mean, I can't just use the initials. It has to have her full name to prove that I did the spell. And I had to show personal emails and everything else, and pictures, and everything that she sent me had to become public to prove that I did the casting. And she said, whatever, go ahead, do as you wish. And then she's all, I deal with you mediums. I've dealt with you mediums before. And that pissed me off, because to me, that means that she's been ripping off other people, like getting services and then going, nope, don't like it. Give me back my money. Yeah. So anyways, so I was like, okay, fine. I mean, I have the email saying that she didn't care if I posted her personal information, and so I posted it, and then she's all, take that down. I can't believe you did that. Blah, 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 blah. That's all I heard from your mouth was blah, 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 blah. And anyway, so to all the witches and mediums that she ripped off, that sucks. And probably I'm not going to do anything to her magically, but she did insult my deities, and usually when that happens, I don't have any control over that. I mean, you done fucked up. You probably shouldn't have done that. You probably just should have shut your mouth and walked away and let it go. She did drop the complaint saying that I didn't do this stuff, and I took her personal information down. And so everything is squashed as of now. I'm not going to blast her name, even though she gave me permission to do so, because I think that's what she wants. I think that she wants me to, so everybody will get on her channel and check her out. So I'm not going to, even though her channel's stupid and there's nothing really on it anyway, so I don't get it, but whatever. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm not going to do anything to you. I'm not going to waste my time with you. And I'll squash it. It's squashed. I'm walking away from it. But if I hear of you doing one more thing and trying to insult my deities or anything like that, then I'm not going to do anything to you physically, but You know, I might do a freezer spell on you just to shut your mouth. Just to say for you to stop talking crap about me and my beliefs, because that is part of my religion. I have the right to do that. I live in America, so I can. Anyways, yeah. So we have lots of cool spells to do tonight. Let's see, what do we have in my beautiful, oh, I took them up here. It's so nice to be me and to not have to ask people's permission to use whatever kind of magic I want. Who's on the top? Oh, curse a bitch. That one. What's this one? This one is... Oh, this is Love Obsession. Okay, that's for tomorrow night. This one is... Oh, this one's a honey jar. Tomorrow night. This one is, oh, return what you stole and a bunch of other stuff. This is like, yeah, return what you stole. That could be tonight. What's this one? This one here. Oh, this one's a court case. Okay, court cases. I want to say, what is that? It's a fuzzball on me. Court case. I usually do court cases, I believe, on Thursdays. It's been a while since I've done a court case. Oh, and I'm also waiting for you to give me the date of your... Wait, it's not up here. Let me see. No. Yeah, you didn't give me your date of your next court, of your hearing. I need that. Because I want to start on it like prior to you going in there. And then while you're in there, I want to have a candle burning on your behalf. So it's kind of like a big deal. It's a process. Oh, and look at, here's the best one of all. So that's it for tonight. Really, I only have two. I thought I had one more. Oh well, that's okay. We have lots for tomorrow night then, don't we? And Thursday. We'll do the court case on Thursday. And I'm still kind of working. I am still kind of working on a couple of them that I started last week. All of the 7-day ones that I did came out really good. I let them all burn the whole time I was gone, and I checked them and they look great. But yeah, I gotta clean up my altars and get ready for all the new spells this week coming up. Oh, also, I opened a new PayPal account, which I needed to do anyways. But because it's new, I need you guys, after you submit your payments, I need you guys to release them until it gets done. And then after a couple, I think they don't do that anymore. But it has nothing to do with the drama. It's just because it's a new PayPal account. And so once everything gets established with my banking information and all that stuff that I put in there, they won't ask for any more. But right now they have it set up like with their updates, and they're wanting like tracking numbers, and it's a service, not, you know, a physical object. So they think that you guys are buying like a jar of sand. This sand was so annoying, I have to tell you. Anyways, oh, look at him. He wants out. He says, let me out. Do you see him crawling? He's so cool, huh? No. I have a special plan for you. He's really cool looking. Anyways, so I do have a curse to do tonight, and I have so many things in store. I'm still waiting for an answer from Hecate about being allowed to do my ceremonies on camera. I don't know, you guys. There's one or two that I might be allowed to do, but I'm not sure. Oh. I don't know if I want to talk about that. Anyways, I love you all, except for the drama girl. I don't love you. But I love everyone else. And I missed you. And I'm so glad I'm back. And now we are going to have a beautiful evening of spell casting and doing some curses. And we might even get to take a trip out to the fire anthill again. Won't that be fun? So, anyways, I have some special things to do, and I'm going to get some things set up for tonight, and then I will see you guys later this evening. As you can see, it's still light out, so obviously we're not going to be casting for a few more hours, but I just wanted to hop on here and clear the drama so that tonight when I come on, all that shit is over and we can just do what we have scheduled and not have to hash over all that crap. And I will just try really hard to not read my emails. Oh, and I did block you from being able to leave comments on my channel. Just because it's just not, I'm trying really hard to squash it, and every time you leave one of your on and on and on comments, it just pisses me off, and then I want to do something to you, like magically, not physically. So I'm not threatening you, but saying I'm threatening you, because I'm not threatening you. I would never do anything to harm a single person, ever, and that includes you. Believe me, people have made me much madder than you have, and I've never done anything to hurt them. I don't have to do a thing. Do you know what I mean? I don't have to do a thing to you. But I do appreciate you. I don't appreciate you at all. Please don't contact me again. Please stay off of my channel, and please leave me alone.